Hi guys. While I was fixing a little slot car I bought in a charity shop recently, I was searching through my bits and pieces and found that I'd got this little slot car. I've checked my records and I bought this probably a couple of years ago as one of my charity shop Gold or Garbage episodes, and it's missing the little pin, the guide pin. I've checked it with a battery and it does actually run. Although it goes in the opposite direction to the way that my little slot car track goes, or at least the existing cars on that track go the opposite way. So I'll have to reverse the polarity on this, but I'll see if I can find anything that I can put in that pin. Let's have a look, see which way it comes out. Whether I'm going to have to drill it out or whether it'll just pop out. Cool, it's a bit complicated. That's obviously to cut down on radio interference and that sort of thing. But that should make reversing the polarity a lot easier. Just swap the wires, either that end or that end. A bit dirty inside, and this one's got a tooth missing in that crown wheel there. But I expect it'll still run alright, good enough. So, that little pin, guide pin, yeah, just pushes out from underneath. I'll have a search through all my bits and pieces and see if we've got any suitable plastic. Well, I've been hunting high and low for a suitable piece of plastic and I've come across these. I can't actually remember what we call these. Document tags, I think. It's a sort of a, feels like nylon, it's flexible, it's not brittle, and it's a tight fit in there. In fact, it's a bit too tight, and I'm just comparing its width with the ones in these other slot cars, and it's a bit thicker, so I could try trimming it down a little bit. The actual slot in the racetrack is quite a bit wider, so I think we've got a bit of leeway. So I think I might just whittle that down with a sharp knife and see if we can get it in there, because it feels like the right sort of plastic. It's, say, flexible, not brittle. So I'll trim that with a sharp knife and see if we can fit it in there. Well, that didn't take much trimming, just a tiny little bit, and now that's in there. Need to make sure it's about the right length. If it's too long, it'll be going through the bottom of the track. That looks about right. I guess what I could do is leave it a bit too long so we can push it backwards and forwards and check it when it's actually racing. So I'll just trim it off where that bit of string goes through it. And I'll swap over those wires so it goes the right way. Well, I swapped it over. That seems a bit loose. I reckon there should be some extra spacers in there, but we'll go and try it out. Down on the racetrack with our replacement peg. I reckon it's faster too. It's catching up, isn't it? Brilliant. How does it compare to one of these? Get a bit of space. Pretty evenly matched. That's great. So we've got a choice now. 4 cars and obviously the 2 grannies. And we can add both tracks together and have a bigger track. 50p. I don't remember how much that one was. That's an old charity shop buy. There'll be a link in the video description to a playlist I've created for my slot cars, so you'll be able to find all of this in that playlist. Job done.